is about 15 color. We call color cards.
Color cards.
We call color cards because there is this is will identify you as the displaced person from you are the Thai and displaced and you live in Cambodia for a while and then coming back to Thailand. You get this kind of card. And if you were in Laos and then you come back to Thailand and you will get the different card. And if you were in Myanmar and you back to Ranong province in the southern Thailand, you will get another color of the card. And now the color cards, they try to, try to collapse all. I mean that now they have just only one card. That is, I mean that just only to begin with, which number that will identify who are you. And like you are the displaced person, you are a migrant worker, you are Thai who born before this period of time, you are Thai who born after this period of time that they have, but I could not remember the exact period of time that you get. My one I got 3, and also some people will get 1 because it will reflect, that the ID card will reflect that where we are from. Like if you get 1 before that, your parents are the permanent resident. They are not the real Thai. They migrate from somewhere, for example. And this one, the ID card, as you mentioned, this is the way that the Thai government try to control the people. And also that is try to identify the people that is where are they from and whether they are the real Thai or not real Thai. Like I myself, for me that is, I think that my ancestor, I mean that since my great grandpa and my great grandma, maybe my mother's side, maybe from Bangladesh or India, because they moved from the Myanmar and into Thailand, and also my father's side. And also when they mention about my great grandpa or great grandma, I know that one is from China, because when they say like the name of the grandpa, I know that he's from China. And my great grandma, when my grandma called her mom, I know that she's from the Myanmar, because from the Man. I'm not sure what is the Myanmar, because in Thai we call that ethnicity as the Man people. They live, I think that from southern China and also from the Myanmar to Thailand. Actually, I am the mixed race people, and now become Thai. That there is, and this is the history, and I got the 3. My identification begin with the 3. I already the Thai people.
Yeah. We done?
Yeah, please. We're so fascinated with this.
There's something in the discussion which I find a bit, I would say, distressing, but don't take it too seriously. You had not a single word on the film itself. That is, this is what the discussion derives from, the film, which is a film of great quality, which is part of an act, a global act of creation by MaleeSunpuwan, which is not a little thing. It's not only on migration, migrant people. It's on, let's say, some sort of special kind of human beings who are living in precarity. Not only migrants. For example, it's 2 documentary films on the jade miners. It has nothing in common with migration, but it's the same species in human in terms of what kind. So, and okay, you talk starting from this film without acknowledging anything of it as an act of creation. So you just go
we are just beginning our discussion.
and make your shopping in it. You just make your academic shopping in it.
Oh no.
Yes, exactly. You do it. And you don't talk about the film. I mean, as same as if so a student would go there, make a field work, and take pictures with a cell phone, and this is the material you are using. It's unfair. I mean, in the academic field, we don't like it at all when people come and make their shopping in, let's say, a book.
No,
We have
it
been
is not
writing
fair.
for-
And now we are sensitive to those
Yeah.
ethnic differences.
Mm.
So the so-called precarity is caused by their ethnic differences and also these border conditions. So the reality is the first thing we need to understand. And the similar situation, there's a Thai-Myanmar border, or there's the same ethnic group in different country, different, but they endure different treatment. This is a reality we are concerned. We haven't touched upon the film, but if we do not understand the situation, if we only talk about the artist, then
No,
this is
I
the
don't
other
say
way
that.
around.
But one thing, for the least, we have to acknowledge is that this is what makes our discussion possible. MaleeZ has invented a cinematic device which consists in making indistinct the borders between documentary film and fiction. What is this film? Is it a documentary film? Not at all. Is it a fiction film? Yes, but with many documentary aspects. So if we don't think about that, if we don't reflect about
we
that,
notice it, we
So
know,
we
but
just-
you should give another 2 hours lecture on Zhao Deying, right? No, I'm not teasing, but this is the discussion that we first are concerned with the refugee condition, that, and also that's caused by this ethnic identity that's displaced and deprived, and the reality is something we don't understand. We want to first pin down some realities. But concerning Zhao Deying, of course, he has a series of films that deserve our discussion. But if we do not touch upon reality, and we talked about the boundaries between film and documentary, or his, but that everything deserves our attention discussion.
and respect,
but
and respect.
of course,
He's an artist,
respect.
he has to be respected as such.
Of course. But don't say that we are doing shopping just like you might be doing some shopping too, on the style and the form. Okay. Yeah. So that's fair. Let's be fair on both sides. But of course, I think we could discuss the precarity. There's a precarious conditions that especially presented, portrayed by him, right? Maybe a different opinion. We should ask you to also give a talk sometime.
It's also about that in all these films, people who are not exactly at their place in
Yeah.
the general order of the national state.
Yeah. That's something
And,
very
and
nice.
this is why they are backgrounds.
Sure.
And this, of course, rings a bell, thinking on, for example, Balibar,
Sure.
they're background people.
Yeah.
So and this is why orders he's filming he's filming in a way where his staging is on the border between documentary film and fiction film. But as well, the territory of almost all his films is the border. And this has to be acknowledged. This is why he's great, I mean. So you have a great Taiwanese filmmaker, Midizet. So let's respect that.
I think that is a good perspective because right now we have different background and we have different perspective when we're looking at the film. It's based on the where we are from. And this one is that I have no idea about the film itself. But one thing that I would like to recommend the producer, if possible. The one thing is not realistic is that the setting is in the Thailand-Myanmar border in the upper north, but the announcement at the bus terminal, the language they use is the northeastern dialect. And also another thing, I think that maybe the producer want to make the film is more fun because everywhere have some product of durian, dry durian, and then durian and durian. And I think that this is maybe the producer himself, maybe he favor durian, or some of you hate durian because it's too strong smell. But actually the durian is not cheap, even for the Thai people, for the average, for the minimum wage. The durian, a good durian costs about 150 baht per kilo, and the minimum wage is 300 baht. It's not cheap to to buy the durian and to make bring the durian product to be the snack on the table, and I think maybe the producer himself maybe he favor durian.
That's interesting.
Probably he want to use durian as the kind of symbol, a sort of symbol to symbolize this film is concerning or is about some story in Southeast Asia, particularly in Thailand and Myanmar. Because in this country, in this film, even trying to criticize one issue is the state and also the national identity. How the state, how the country, how the nation, their policy or the state border management or anything will force people to do those violation of human rights, like human trafficking, right? The girl doing human trafficking does not really want to do the human trafficking because she wants to collect money, and those money can be used to buy the ID card. And that ID card is a Taiwanese ID card rather than a Thai ID card. If you want to buy a Thai ID card, you don't need to spend so much money. For example, when I was doing my research in 2006 or 2007, if I want to have a white ID card, that means I have a legal residency. Only 30,000 baht. I can have a white ID card. If I want to have a green ID card, that means a full citizenship, 70,000 baht. 70,000 baht. If I had the money, 70,000 baht, 2006, I can buy one. It is not a fake one, that's a real one. I can use the ID card to apply the passport, and that ID card can be used to vote without any problem. So if I have money, if that time I have more scholarship, when I finished my PhD research and came back to Taiwan as a Thai national, that is very possible. So even the film tried to criticize this kind of issue. However, in this film, we don't see too many symbols
But Liu
represent
seems to
country
be
or
very.
state.
I don't see its use as a symbol, right? Liu
Liu Lian.
It's just a characteristic of the local favorite food, but nothing else, is it? Or do you think it represents something else?
I think that try to use Liu Lian to represent. We are talking the story, and the story is in ASEAN countries, Southeast Asia countries, rather than Thailand or rather than Myanmar, but in Southeast Asia. And because the people cross border, and the border is between Thailand and Myanmar, so that's the reason. Because here we didn't see the Thai flag, and we didn't see the Myanmar flag, right? What?
They are always eating guac
What?
From Taiwan.
from Taiwan.
And a lot of this is from Taiwan, the clothes from Taiwan, and that's from Taiwan. If I want to call someone in Taiwan to pay attention to my application of Thai ID, something like this. We can see only those, we can hear only those words represent countries, but we didn't see any symbol. Probably during this kind of
Just only
sort
one
of symbol.
no fact that there is at the border when they write in the watermark, there's the Thai flag put in the like that what's that, a gate, a big gate. There is a Thai flag, the two side of that gate. Just only that one. No Myanmar flag. Is I think that for this film, maybe he didn't get any permission from both the Thai and the Myanmar.
Yeah, do you see the picture of hiking in this film when they are in restaurant, when they are at house? Do you see the hiking pictures?
Yes.
See? 我没有注意到，太晚了这样。We